About 9 miles by car west of Lake Arrowhead is the San Bernardino mountain town of Crestline. And in this video, I will do a map tour of Crestline, exploring the different neighborhoods and some points of interest in the area. And if you stick around till the end, I will show you the most popular hiking trail in Crestline, and we're getting after it right now. If you are new to this channel and would like to know everything about living in Crestline, buying or selling your home in Crestline, Lake Arrowhead, and the surrounding San Bernardino mountain communities, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you will be the first to know about the current market in Crestline, Lake Arrowhead, and the San Bernardino mountain communities. My name is Alma Borsek with the Living in Lake Arrowhead, California team. We get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking to buy or sell their home in Crestline, Lake Arrowhead, and the surrounding San Bernardino mountain communities, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're making your move in 9 days or 90 days, just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We're here to make the buying or selling of your home in Crestline, Lake Arrowhead, and the surrounding San Bernardino mountain communities a smooth and stress-free experience. When you're driving up to the San Bernardino Mountains on Highway 18, the first mountain community that you will reach is Crestline. It has an elevation of about 4,600 feet, and it's about 500 feet lower than Lake Arrowhead. So if you're looking to buy a home in the mountains and your work or your business is down the hill, then Crestline is a great community to consider because it is a much shorter commute compared to the other mountain communities further up Highway 18. Another advantage to buying in the Crestline area is that the home prices in general are considerably lower than the home prices in Lake Arrowhead, and you won't miss out on lake activities either because Crestline has its own lake, Lake Gregory, which is a public lake, so it's open to the public, whereas in Lake Arrowhead, the lake is private, and so it has stricter rules and it's not accessible to everyone. So let's go check out a map of Crestline and do our map tour of the area. So here is Lake Arrowhead, and Crestline is right here. This whole area is Crestline. And so let's do a close-up of Crestline. So here is Lake Gregory, and obviously the neighborhoods that are in close proximity to Lake Gregory, like up north here and down below right here, are all very desirable neighborhoods in Crestline, and a lot of the homes have great views of the lake. And not surprisingly, those homes with the lake view are priced higher than the other homes in the area. The homes that are surrounding the lake is known as the Switzerland Subdivision. Most of the streets up here and down here are named after cities in Switzerland, like Zurich, Zermatt, St. Moritz, and Davos. So those are namesakes of cities in Switzerland. This neighborhood here on the northeast side of Lake Gregory is a Sunnier neighborhood, and the neighborhood has a theme in terms of the name of the streets. They all start with the letter D, like there's Dell, Darfo, Donner, Davos, and Dorn. So this is a nice neighborhood, and some of the homes here have really fantastic views of Lake Gregory. So this general area here is called the St. Moritz area, and right down here is the Arrowhead Highlands. All these neighborhoods that are at close proximity to the lake are all very desirable neighborhoods, and the home prices, especially the ones with the lake views, are a little bit higher than the other areas in Crestline. Now, this neighborhood right here that borders Twin Peaks is in this area, is called Valley of the Moon, and there's this street here called Arosa Drive. When you're coming from Lake Arrowhead or the Twin Peaks area, that's actually the road that's quickest to take if you wanna go to Lake Gregory. That's Arosa Drive right there. A special mention is this Mexican restaurant right here called Hortensia's at the Cliffhanger. This is a very fine Mexican restaurant, and probably the restaurant that has the best location on the mountain. And here's a little trivia about this place, this restaurant. This was the shooting location of the Nicolas Cage and Jennifer Beal 2007 action thriller movie, Next. So that's some trivia for you. So this area here is along the rim of the San Bernardino Mountains, and so some of the homes have incredible views of the valley, and on a clear day you can even see Catalina Island. So if you're looking for a mountain home with an incredible view, then this is an area that you should check out. This neighborhood right here is called Skyland Heights, and the names of the streets also has a theme. They all have street names named after the planets, like there's Venus Way, Jupiter Way, Mercury Way, and Saturn Way. And so in Skyline Heights, this area here, the streets that are at the rim of the San Bernardino Mountains is also an area to check out if you're looking for a home with an incredible view again of the valley and a view that goes all the way to the Pacific Ocean. The main shopping area in Crestline is this street called Lake Drive. It's right this street right here, and on this street is a McDonald's. There's also a 7-Eleven, an Ace Hardware, and then there are some local eating places like the Crestline Cafe right here, and there's McDonald's, and here's Tony's Kitchen, which is a pretty good authentic Mexican restaurant. And there's also a pizza place here called Roadhouse Pizza, and there's a couple banks, an Arrowhead Credit Union and the California Bank and Trust. And then there are also a few antique shops and thrift stores and some specialty stores on this main drag here, Lake Drive. And there's also the Tree Marm Brewing Company. If you watched my Crestline video tour, there's a house that I featured that's located in this neighborhood. This neighborhood is called Mile High Park, and it's about 4 or 5 miles north of the lake, and it's about 500 feet higher than the lake. So if you are looking for a more secluded area, more secluded neighborhood, and this actually is a newer neighborhood. The homes are bigger and the lots are also more spacious. So this is an area that you should check out. This area here is called the Crestline Village. And now if you like a neighborhood that is not so slopey and relatively flat, this area right here is the neighborhood for you. This neighborhood is very close to downtown. Lake Drive is right there, and So this neighborhood being flat, it gives you the feel of a regular down the hill neighborhood. The streets are mostly straight and not so slopey and windy. However, the lots in this neighborhood are smaller, and so the homes are closer together. So most of the homes don't have a forest view. You are gonna be looking into your neighbor's yard. So there's an advantage being it's a flat area, but at the same time, if you are looking for more space and a more rustic environment, then this is not the area for you. There's another commercial area in Crestline. So this is Lake Drive, the main commercial area. But right here in this area is another commercial part of town, and it's called Top Town. There are some nice specialty and retail stores here, like the Hearth and Sage General Store, and my favorite things, and also the Mistwood Gallery. And there's also a local's favorite restaurant, and it used to be called Bear House, but now it is named the Top Town Inn. So if you are looking to do more shopping, then this is the area to go to. Now, further west of the lake is this neighborhood right here called Valley of Enchantment. It's VOE for short. And this is an older neighborhood, and so a lot of the homes are smaller and are built close together. So you can see the streets are close together. So if you want a house with more space around the house, then this is probably not the neighborhood for you. But the good thing about Valley of Enchantment is that a lot of the homes are affordable. Most homes are priced in the 200,000 range in this neighborhood. So now if you want a home with a lot of space and that also borders the forest, this area right here, it's called the Fernwood Estates. And so this is a really nice neighborhood. Like if you have a house right on the street, it just borders the national forest right here. So if you want a rustic setting, then this is a neighborhood, Fernwood Estates, that you would want to check out. Now, west of Crestline is another mountain community called Cedarpines Park right here. Actually, this is all Cedarpines Park, and this area down here is also Cedarpines Park. If you want more space and more seclusion, then Cedarpines Park is a great option for you. Some properties here along here are also horse property, and if you drive up this road, this is called the Mojave River Road, you'll reach an area right here that's called Breezy Point. And so if you want an even more secluded neighborhood, then this is the area for you right here. Breezy Point is right there. So those are the Crestline and Cedar Park Spine communities. And to recap, right here, this whole area here is the Switzerland Subdivision, and this is the San Moritz area here, and our Highlands down here. And there's also that sunny Switzerland Subdivision here with the streets that start in D. And then there's Valley of the Moon right here that borders Twin Peaks. And then there's the Rim rim of the world kind of area here if you want great views of the valley and also of Catalina. And then here is the Skyland Heights. And if you want a flatter, more like down the hill neighborhood, this area here right by downtown is the neighborhood for you. And then here's Valley of Enchantment. Homes here are affordable. Most of them are in the 300,000 under 400,000 range. And here's a nice Fernwood States neighborhood that borders the National Forest. And then, of course, lastly, there's Cedarpines Park. This is part of Cedarpines Park, and there's more of Cedarpines Park. And right here is the area called Breezy Point if you want more seclusion. So that's the area for you. I hope that you now have a better idea of which neighborhood is a fit for you when looking to buy a primary home, vacation home, or a rental investment property in Crestline and the Cedarpines Park area. Feel free to call, text, or email me. My contact information is in the description below. I am here ready to help you find that perfect mountain home. So which hiking trail is the most popular in the Crestline area? Well, it's the Heart Rock Trail right next to Camp Silly. And here's another trivia for you. Camp Silly is the shooting location of the Disney movie The Parent Trap that stars the young Lindsay Lohan. Now back to the trail. The Heart Rock Trail is a short hike. It is about a 1 mile loop, and it is a hike that is suitable for all ages. And it follows Silly Creek north to the Heart Rock Overlook. And from the overlook, if you look down the 20-foot Heart Rock Falls, you will see the heart-shaped hole on the rock right next to the falls. So that's the Heart Rock Trail. And if you're into hiking, this is definitely one hike that you would want to go on and experience. So anytime you are in the Crestline area, be sure to go on the Heart Rock Trail. So that's it for my Crestline map tour. I hope to see you in my next video. I post new videos weekly, and so until then, bye for now.